YouTube, back with another video, man. What's going on with y'all, man? We finna get right into the topic, man, of this video. Took some notes. The reason why I want to make this video is because I want to talk to y'all about why the elites, why the elites want you to keep ejaculating. Why the elites, why the shadow government wants us to keep on ejaculating, wants us to keep wasting our life force energy. Okay? There's reasons why we cannot become the best version of ourselves. There's a reason why we cannot master self-development. We cannot master ourselves, man, at a certain age. You know what I'm saying? There's people, there's men in their 40s, men in their 50s, 60s that have not reached their fullest potential in life. Why? Why is that? Because of how this society is predicated on ego and sex, pleasure, fame, and all that illusionary bullshit, right? So we finna jump into this topic, man. So this is number one reason, okay? Number one, why the elites want you to keep ejaculating. They want power and control. Power and control. They feel as though the best way to divide us, keep us in our lower state of self, to keep us in the same box with each other, is to use things like the porn industry, use sexual stimulation, use sex, lust, and so on, to have power and have control over the whole population. Because not many people can be successful. Not everybody can be a Nikola Tesla. Not everybody can be a Henry Ford. Not everybody can be a George Washington. Not everybody can be a Michael Jordan. Not everybody can be a Kobe. So there's only a mass majority of us that the elites want us to be grouped in this box, right? In this cubicle, to keep us away from reaching our fullest potential, for keeping us away from getting to the next level of our life, okay? And as long as they have that power, as long as they have that control over us when it comes to the porn industry, when it comes to, you know, all these things that they promote when it pertains to sex, right? Like OnlyFans, for instance, OnlyFans. As long as that is still making all these corporations money, as long as the money keeps on coming in for all these corporations, for all these big businesses, so I can't talk right now, all these big businesses and shit, right? It's gonna keep on controlling our sexual impulses, controlling how we look at women, how we objectify women, and how we have no control over our own energy. We're not able to sexually transmutate our life force into our life purpose. Okay? That's one of the main reasons why these elites, they want us to keep on masturbating, to ejaculate. Number two, they want to create a society. They want to create a society to be slaves to pleasure, right? To be enslaved to your own sexual impulses, right? And for so long I have been that dude that was controlled by sexual pleasure, that was controlled by my sexual impulses. You know, took a while for me to wake up, took a while for me to really get my mind right, get my mental together, figure out what's more important, figure out Figure out the type of legacy as a man I want to leave behind for my future children and the next generation, my kids' kids, right? For your future children, or for your children right now, or for your kids' kids. You have to leave something behind that they can take that's worthwhile. And see, the more we keep being enslaved to this sexual stimulation, okay, which is completely artificial, okay, we are going to be stuck. We're going to be stuck in our lower self. What is our lower self exactly? The best way I can interpret our lower self is our root chakra. Our root chakra. And in order for us to level up our chakras, to align one chakra, we gotta align the next one. We have to tune up the next one. Okay? In order for us to align our sacral chakra and our solar plexus chakra, we gotta align the root chakra. We gotta tune it first. Okay? We have to be detached from cardinal pleasures. We have to completely detach ourselves from cardinal pleasure. And that's what porn is, that's what sex is. Listen, ain't nothing wrong having sex. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, everything should be done in moderation. Everything should have a balance. Okay, a healthy balance to it. It's not healthy to do more of this and do less of this. You know, you have to have an equal level playing field in what you do throughout your life. Okay, but too many of us are controlled by pleasure. Okay? And you know, that's how our society is created, man. And that's how our society is boxed in. And all the same, and can't reach their fullest potential. Because why? Because we're governed by our own pleasure. So that's number 2. Number 3, I got on my list of my notes. They don't want us to succeed. This goes back to reaching our fullest potential as a man. Okay? We're trying to improve our lives every day. We're trying to figure out our trauma, how our trauma stemmed from when we were adolescent. We're trying to figure out how we can break these generational curses that was bestowed on us as a kid. Okay? Every day we are working on ourselves like we're a project, and that's what we are. We're a project. We're an everyday project that never ends. So, of course, you know, when you are leveling up in life and you are starting to spiritually advance, trust me, there's going to be times, man, where things are going to get in your way. And whatever gets in your way, whatever obstacles comes in your way, okay, whatever bumpy road that you finna cross, it's not done by accident. Okay, you are not facing these bumpy roads by accident. You are not facing these obstacles by accident. You are not facing these hurdles by accident. Everything is done by design. Okay, life is designed for you to work hard. Life is designed for you to overcome certain addictions, overcome certain bad habits. Okay, nobody in this world is not gonna go through certain bad habits. Okay, and it's gonna take time for us to break those certain bad habits when it comes to porn, when it comes to sexual stimulation, lust, breaking lust, the spirit of lust. That takes time. That's a process with my bad. That's a process within itself. Okay? So it's like in order for us to succeed, we need to bypass all the bullshit that comes our way. We need to know that, okay, we cannot give into the pleasure. We cannot give into the sexual stimulation. We cannot give in to our impulse. In order for us to find our own definition of success, we need to overcome our addiction. We need to overcome these obstacles that life will throw at us. Okay? Once you start to level up and you start to take your life serious, don't expect a clear cut road. Don't expect a clear path to greatness, because I'm telling you, you're going to deal with urges. You're going to deal with temptation. Temptation is your enemy. You can become your worst enemy if you keep giving in to temptation, giving in to urges, right? We know what the deal is, man, when it comes to the elites and why they promote the things they promote. It's to keep us further and further away from our truest potential. It's for us not to succeed. They can't have a million Michael Jordans, okay? They cannot have a million Henry Fords. They cannot have a million Nikola Tesla, okay? Nikola Tesla died a virgin. He died a virgin, okay? I'm not saying you gotta die a virgin as well, but I'm saying is you gotta put that sexual stimulation, that pleasure on the back burner when it comes to your life, when it comes to your purpose, okay, when it comes to the mission that you are supposed to be on, okay? And you cannot let this shadow government steer you off your path, take you off your pivot. We just can't do it. We can't do it, bro. It's 2021. We have to bypass all of this illusionary shit. So moving on. You know, and not just that, like they also want to, you know, have us waste our energy, waste our vital energy that we have within us. You know what I'm saying? That's so precious. That can create a new life. Okay? Create a new human life. Okay? They want us to become easy to control. Okay? And like I said, once you keep on fapping, you keep on drain all that energy inside of you, that vital, potent energy. Your semen is made up of so many nutrients. I mean, it's rich in nutrients. It's rich in vitamins. I mean, you don't want to keep on wasting that every time you come meet meet a woman, right? You don't want to keep wasting it every time you meet a woman, every time you talk to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's everything should be done in moderation. Simple as that. But it's going to affect you. Messing up your sperm count is going to affect you in the long run negatively on how your sperm can produce, you know, another human life. Okay, I don't know. I'm not a scientist by any means, so you know, don't take my words. You know, don't take my words so serious here. I'm not a professional scientist, but it's like you don't want to keep wasting your sperm count. You know, your sperm count only comes in every 90 days. It builds back up every 90 days, I believe. I believe so, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, fapping, like I said, fapping, it drains you. Okay, fapping drains our energy. It drains our confidence. Okay, it creates a lack of confidence. The more we keep fapping, the more we keep on putting our hand to our penis, jerking off to these women, you know, it's going to have a negative impact on our confidence. We're not going to be able to talk to a woman face to face. We're just not going to. Because our interaction, your interaction with women is through the internet. It's through a computer screen. Okay? That's how you get off. That's how you get off. But once you step outside, your mom's basement, you're not going to have that confidence. You're not going to have that alpha attitude. You're not going to have that. You're just not going to have that testosterone. okay, and the balls to command yourself, to command respect every time you walk into a room. How can any woman respect you if you keep on fapping? Huh? How? You don't get respect by doing that. I had to learn that shit the hard way. I learned that the hard way growing up. And I saw how my confidence deteriorated when it came to my addiction with pornography and, ejaculating, right? It reflected so negatively on my real life. If you don't think it don't. Find out for yourself, man. Anything that is done in the dark will sooner or later pop out in the light. You know what I mean? Anything that's done in the dark, bro, it's gonna pop out. It's gonna pop up in the light sooner or later. It will show itself in the light. So, moving on from that, man. Another thing too is they also fear our power that we have within us from the semen that we have conserved. That semen that we conserve is all the power that we need to transform our life, that we need to manifest and attract anything we want in our life when it comes to money, relationships, opportunities, breaking bad habits, really, advancing and leveling up from our lower self into our higher self, into awakening into a newer level of consciousness. They fear that, man. They fear that side of us. They don't want us to get to that level of enlightenment. And few people have reached a certain level of enlightenment in their life. Okay? They fear our potential. They totally fear our potential because they don't want us to take over this whole construct. If we all came together collectively as men and saved our sexual energy, we remained celibate, we remained pure, wholesome in our vital form, we could take over this whole mother effing world. We can take this whole ship over. Alright? We can take this whole ship over. That's the only reason why they have control over us, is because of our sexual desires and because of pleasure. Just imagine if we all reached our fullest potential as men, we cannot be stopped. They could not survive us. They couldn't. They could not. These elites, they fear what they don't understand. So moving on. Number 4. They will stop at nothing to get us hooked onto porn. This is an obvious one. The porn industry, it's worth billions and billions of dollars, man. I'm not going to get into the whole porn industry, the history, the background of it, because I just don't have enough time to get through it. That'll probably be for another video or something, man. Talk about, the porn industry, how evil, demonic it is. Like, I can go further in depth about that once I gain more information on it. But the porn industry, man, it creates beta male sims. It creates, people. It creates, how do I put this? The porn industry as a whole is the reason for men being so weak. Like, it has created the destruction of men. Okay, and the more people that have contribute to porn being what it is today and being so big in society and so prevalent and relevant, is because we have consumed too much of it. You see, they bank on us to consume the porn videos that they put out on Pornhub and all these X videos, ebony porn, big booty bad bitch.com, whatever. That's what they put out. and they you know, right now they booming in the money right now. They booming in the dollar bills right now when it comes to that shit, man. They booming with the money because of consumers, because of people are just so weak-minded. Men have become weak-minded. Men have become so have become enslaved to their sexual desires. We need to break that. We need to break that curse once and for all, man. So, you know, they want you to waste. They want you to waste and fap your brains out, man, until you can no longer fap. Until, you know what I'm saying, you're 30 years old, man. The amount of times you fap to a porn video when you're 30 years old, man, you finna look like you 65, man. Walking around with a limp, walking around with wrinkles on your face, man. Hella acne and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, muscles weak, weak mindset, weak spirit. Everything about your being is weak. Everything. Because you have no energy left in you. By the time you hit 30, bro, you're already lifeless. You're already down. You're already done. And that's the goal for a lot of these elites, man. They all sit up in this big ass office. Corporate office. All these dudes in suit and ties. I can't even call them human beings. I doubt they're human. But you know, they've been plotting this, they've been talking about, they've been, you know, planning on it for forever, for neons, man. And you know, their plan has worked. Their mastermind plan has worked. But you know, it's our job and it's our mission to break the cycle, man. As men, it's our duty to break the curse, man. To break that spell of lust. We have to break we have to break that spell, man. We have to. If not, it's gonna keep on having this control. We're gonna keep being imprisoned by pleasure for the rest of our lives if we don't break that curse, man. They want zombies. They want sheep. They want you to fap so hard, man. Fap your brains out. Have you walking out here like a zombie. Having you walk out here like a sheep. Following the sheep herd, man. They want you to be the white sheep. You as a man, if you're watching this right now, you need to be the black sheep. You have to be the black sheep. You gotta separate yourself from this construct. You gotta separate yourself from that herd mentality. There's so many of these zombies walking out in these streets, man. NPCs. Brain dead zombies, like Walking Dead. We're talking about them. We're talking about those type of zombies that's walking around these streets, absolutely brain dead. All because they gave in to pleasure. All because they wasted amounts and amounts of energy onto porn. You know? At the end of the day, man, these elites, they only want you to be a consumer at the end of the day. They want you to be nothing more than a consumer to them. So they keep making money. So you keep watching their porn videos and you keep on fapping. You keep on bringing them more dollar bills in, right? And it's going to keep on booming. It's going to keep on continuing. More lives, more minds are going to be destroyed. More spirits are going to be tarnished by the spirit of lust. When are we going to break this cycle, man? When? This is the year. This is the year, bro. 2021 and going forward, we need to break this cycle, man. If you're in your 20s right now as a man, or you're about to hit your 20s, you're a youngin', you're a teenager, still in school, I advise you to watch this video. Or if you are watching this video, go show your younger brother this video. Go show your friend this video. Go show your homeboy. Go show your homeboy this video. Go show anybody that you know personally this video and have them watch it, man. Because this is some very vital information that y'all need to, get equipped to, man. Y'all need to get hipped on this information. All right, man. So without further ado, hope this video helped y'all in a lot of ways. Hope this video really gave you some much needed clarity on what we're up against. But at the end of the day, when it comes to our journey and self-improvement, the biggest enemy that we're always going to have is ourselves, man. I'm my worst enemy. You can become your own worst enemy, right? You're always going to have temptation. You're always going to have urges follow you, but you have to break those urges. You have to find ways to avoid and make yourself more productive so you don't get caught in that trap again, or in that spider web of temptation and urge. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to do better when it comes to this stuff, man. If you know better, you're going to do better. So let's do better, man. So without further ado, man, like, subscribe, and share this video, man. Make sure you comment your thoughts down below. And I'll see y'all in the next video, man. I'm out. Mr. Soldolo is out, man. Peace.